Hello, everyone. Past Serene here. Just introing this episode because this episode was 3 hours long, and so I had to break it up because it was a little ridiculous. There was no way I was posting this as one 3 hour episode. That said, last episode, I think I said that it was going to be 3 episodes that I was splitting this up into. I'm just splitting it up into two. But this is the finale, the very last episode. So that is super exciting. I really don't have anything more to say beyond just how excited that I am that we're about to hop in here to, the finale of Endwalker. Post Endwalker content will be coming after this goes up, of course. So if you enjoyed Endwalker, continue to stick around and check that out. And with that, I'll leave it off to... wait, I guess, actually, this is future me, I just realized, because I said past me. Oh, I completely messed that up. I don't care, I'm not fixing that. Whatever, it's future me, and now, off to past me. And see how it goes. So I hope you've enjoyed, feel free... Never mind. We're not splitting. Because we're about to jump into it. I don't have time to do an outro and an intro. This is it. This is the finale episode. That's just the way it is. There's no way. Just gonna say, please, healer, I've seen you in queue for the last 10 minutes. First time. Also, say hi to YouTube, everyone. Sea of Stars, the final day. 8 a.m. End Singer. The End Singer.
お前たちは至らない求めた結末になど決して
There's everybody else. Wow. I just got friggin' subs. Well, we'll see if Ari Frost is subbed when this episode comes out. Hey, if you're Ari Frost from this instance, let me know. Leave a comment down below. Say hey, that's me. Now commencing in 15. And
この狩りを済ませると決めたのだ。いかに遠の甲が届かぬことはない。
that does dual cast. I think it did, but okay. Singer's recreating the despair of something. I didn't get to see it. Creating the despair she experienced. That's what it is. Definitely did not expect that the fight was on Xenos. Dragon back to, even, at all. But, Xenos Dragon back? Very unexpected. Also, am I the only person that's actually annoyed by this whole, massive freaking Like, she's way over there, but the hitbox is way back here. I don't know. That just bothers me so much. I mean, I'm learning, and not, like, slowly either. Why? That makes sense. I should have guessed. That actually made a lot of sense. I went, okay. Oh, double tank buster? Holy crap. Figured that was. The impact event has been recorded. Oh no. Winds back the clock on the impact event. Oh no. And then she does it again. Honestly, not too bad of a fight so far for being, you know, the final duty, final trial. And she just backspaced the impact event again. So that's always fun. I bet there's a second phase though. Like, we'll get her down to like 0. And I'll be like, oh, just kidding. Second phase. You thought you had won. Phase 2. Oh, so deep emptiness remains. Bang! That's a lot of heads. That was a lot of heads. Whee! Oh, okay, that is the edge of the arena. Seriously though, Zenos, he's taking an outright beating here, if you think about it. Oh, okay. She reversed the impact event there. That was the death. Going to wait a moment. Galaxius. Tragedy is about to be repeated.
生きることに幸せがないのなら
Oh boy. Limit break time.
完璧な幸せを作り出そう
That's a planet. The Ensinger prepares to seal the fate of the universe. Oh no. Crash. Gonna go there. Whoa, that's some lag. And seconds until oblivion is sealed. And send your limits to survive. Freaking Alexander over here. And a freaking LB13 and LB3. This is fate. It's still the fate of the universe again, what? We don't have LB3.
運命からは誰も逃げられはしない
10 seconds until oblivion is sealed. Oh no. 4, 3, 2, 1. Uh-oh. Oblivion was just sealed. Oh no. I'm guessing that has to happen. I'm guessing that's supposed to happen. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Music is going in. Going so hard. Oh my gosh. Yes. Stand against fate. No matter the cost. Sacred Spirit grants you strength. Leandre's Spirit grants you strength. Justinian's Prayer grants you strength. Dude. Oh my god, yes! Yes! Nice! Oh my gosh. That went pretty smoothly, not gonna lie. Only died twice. GG. Enjoy the rest of Endwalker. Wow. Pick somebody at random. Where's the link? Don't have link, but I can say account. Subbed. Hey, more people. I knew this was going to be a good idea. So, hey, so if anybody from this trial is here watching right now, let me know in the comments, you know. Let me know that you're watching. Let me know which character you were. Say hi, you know. You got to see yourself in the fight there. So can't wait for these episodes to air, man. I'm so excited. Hopefully this episode isn't too long for the people that were in that trial. Because I know we're at an hour and a half. Hour 40 minutes now. Metean. She needs a hug. She really does.
どこまで飛んでも暗くて辛くて寂しいの。
She needs a hug.
ヘルメスが望んでいたような優しい答えを見つけられなかった。こんにちは。私が出会える最後のあなた。私はあなたの音を聞き、思いを感じ、考えを知りたいのです。どうか仲良く。
Absolutely. Absolutely. We've been friends for over 10,000 years.
聞こえるわ。あなたの心が長い旅の記憶がたくさんのこんなにたくさんの人がいて溢れるくらい思いがあったのね。たった一つの答えなんて本当になかったんだわ。命の意味も生きる理由も。いろんな形の喜びを拾い集めては失ってまた見つけながら生きて死があなたの優しい隣人になるその時まで。私が飛ばなくたってヘルメスの探してたものはあの星にあなたの世界にあったのね。
It wasn't always there. We created it together.
花畑のようね。少しずつ色を混ぜながら広がって、その言葉までたどり着けてよかった。私の旅に素敵な終点をありがとう。だからこそ消える前に始めなくちゃ。私たちが奪ったものはもう決して戻らない。そのことを許してとは言わない。ただ一度だけ歌わせてほしいの。今度は自分自身の心を。例えば星のない暗い海に差す光がこんなに綺麗だってこと。生きるものをなくした星に、悲しみに荒れた大地に、いつかまた命が巡って芽吹くよう、雨として降り注ぎ、風として舞い上がる希望の歌を。
I have nothing to say. I didn't think if I open my mouth I'm gonna cry.
命が満ちたらヘルメスにも見てもらえるといいな。難しいのは分かってるけど、デュナミスはいつだって思いを叶えようとしてる。奇跡だって時々は起きるかもしれないよね。
いや。
じゃあ最後にあなたの大切な仲間のいる船まで道をつなげるね。あなたは私に続いて帰りたいって強く願いながら踏み出して、その思いが必ずみんなのところへ導いてくれるから。
This was so good, dude. This was the best freaking expansion that this game has ever had.
戻るのか。 お前を英雄たらしめる世界に。
Hi, Xenos.
ならばここで聞け。ただのお前としてな。あのアラミ語での決戦で俺は何に歓喜したのかと考えていた。お前が比類なき強敵であったこと、最後の一息すら絞り出すような戦いができたこと、すな
Oops.
己が命を燃やすことだ。それが俺の喜びであり、同時に俺からお前に渡しうる唯一の楽しみだろう。故にこそ俺は今一度お前に再戦を申し入れる。応じぬのであればそのまま仲間のもとへ帰るがいい。何せ人は命を尊ぶ。それを危険にさらすこと、むやみに費やすことは望んでするなというのが道理らしい。あるいは英雄たるお前も人命を守らんという一心でこんな果てへと至ったのやもしれぬ。だがここに外からお前を定めるものは何もない。思い出せ。武器を手にし技を得得した時の高揚を、新たな脅威、未だ踏破せぬ頂を目にした時の欲を、命を費やさねば得られぬ喜びがあったはずだ。なあ、冒険者よ。
冒険者よ。That I can't deny. Think what you will, but I'm not letting you leave this place. I've had enough of you. It ends here. Oh boy.
ならばこの最果てに俺のムクロを打ち捨てるがいい。こちらもお前を仕留める気で行く。命のすべてを
Oh
削ぎ
my
切って
god. You can play that
最後
music.
の楽しみにふけようぞ。
Of course you're gonna play that. Beats Xenos. Duty calls. Commence battle for Endwalker. Let's do this. Oh boy. Freaking Endwalker music playing. Spark of hope. Your souls burn brighter. Your power swells.
俺はただ勝つために戦おう。
Oh, I see. There's a little, there's just a little square platform.
いきなりは仕留められぬか。
Interesting. Resident Bolt. Ow. That was hurt. That hurt. I see I have some level of regen, which is nice. Oh my god. I love this freaking song so much. What? That was strange. He's like animating out of his like hitbox, which I feel like they were trying for something really neat and that didn't quite work out, maybe perhaps the exact way they had meant for it to. But that's fine. I'm not complaining. This seems very strange. He like animated out of his hitbox. Holy frick. Yeah, I got like crazy regen going on here. I'm not sure if this is a like unlosable fight or if you actually really can lose it and they just gave you massive regen. Probably the latter, honestly. Sorry, I cannot sing worth anything. My apologies. Like, how can you not sing to this song? Also, why did I get petrified? I was not in the thing. I had stepped out of it. Is there another, like, effect that I missed? You know, Xenos, when we did this last time, I was not Red Mage. I'm just saying. So if you wanted the fight from before, you're really not getting that either. But they don't. Physical limits and choosing to defy them. Oh, I used up one of my things. Time of your life is spent, and yet you find the strength. Nice. So this works very similar then to the Heidelin fight, where you have like lives basically. Still so weird. Honestly, it kind of takes me out of it a little bit. But I'm not gonna complain. It is cool. It's a cool effect, even if it seems strange that he's like animating out of his freaking, you know, hitbox there. I wonder if he has lives. That would be insane. They're just like, yeah, just kidding, he's still alive. And it's just like, oh my gosh. Oh, yes. Okay, I saw it. I saw it that time. It was his avatar, the dead gaze. I didn't even see that last time.
熱い。そうだ。これが戦いだ。
Oh god, he does. He has lives too. He has lives too. He just was. Oh crap. Something tells me that's unavoidable. Holy crap, dude. This is amazing. Ooh, holy crap. What the heck? I actually had to freaking Vercure there for a second. That's how you do it. Blood of a fallen brother. Thunder still. Now we yearn for freedom. Oh. I still got 3 lives left, bud. This phase is much harder, though. The regen that you're getting is not quite enough. Oh, come on. Right, I forget that if I cast Cure, I get second spell. How would you even do this on, like, Black Mage? Ooh. That's what I want to know. This just seems like it hits me no matter what. That seems to just be aimed at me in general. Rick? Candlewick? Really didn't need to jump in for the rapier, unfortunately. That would have been great, though. More. You say, is this the opposite of Candlewick? But no, it wasn't. Right. Hey. Freaking Verifier and crap. They're only available based off of freaking a status effect. Whoa. I probably could have killed him right there with that hit. Oh well. But you might have a second life, so not sure. Or a third life, rather. Whee! Well, now that's not fair. Ready? Tap button repeatedly to fight back. Life or death. Mash the space bar. Success. I just recently learned that you can do that. I think we might have won. Unless there's more freaking active time maneuvers. Probably more active time maneuvers. Darn it, missed my screenshot. Yes! Nice. Hold that fight. I don't know how I feel about the random just Xenos at the end, but that fight was epic. Regardless of who it was, that fight was awesome. This is a really long episode. But it's the big finale. I should lose again. Oh, no, it is voiced. You didn't hear it initially. I was gonna say, that would be weird that this isn't voiced. The, like, final cutscene.
悔しいものだな。
Time to take a rest.
俺はついぞ周りが執着しているものの価値がわからなかった世の中はどれも泥のような退屈で醜くくだらないものだだが時折こうして日が楽しみがもたらされるまったく憎いものよお前はどうだったこ この世界に踏み落とされ名を与えられ生きてきて歩いてきて何を思った
I'm wondering that about my own life, honestly.
存分に楽しかったか
Crystarium. Hi, kitty. I think this is meant to be their send-off, you know, the removing of Xenos. Oh. Ragnarok teleporter. And thus, Xenos finally comes to an end. Oh my gosh. Dude, this this expansion, man. Oh my gosh, this expansion.
おい、聞こえるか？すぐ。
Is the terror taking care of us?
くれ。頼む。出よ。どうか。
I think that's everybody, actually. All of the Scions. Yep, there's Alice.
あんな別れ方絶対許さないんだから。起きなさいよ。
If you die on me now, I'll never forgive you. I don't know what it is about that line, but I love that line every time it's said. There's the credits.
君、目が覚めたのかい？
Shinosuke Tachibana.
よかった。本当によかった。
Is everyone alright? I don't even care about myself. Is everybody else alright?
何言ってるんだよ。あんたが一 ちは
You met Uchida.
無事だ。
Yeah. I know. That's why I asked that.
約束。あんたがいなくちゃ守れないだ
That's
ろ。
exactly why I asked. Because I knew I was the last person that should ask that.
よ
Kenji Hamada.
また大活躍だったな相棒。
どうにかなったからよかったものの、一人で戦うなんて無茶、二度とよしてちょうだい。こちらの心臓が持たないわ。
まったくだ。急に飛ばされた俺たちの身にもなってみろ。お前が戻らなかったら
Yuichi
後悔どこ
Nakamura.
ろの話じゃなかったぞ。
手当てはできていると思うのですが、
I love his name. It's
痛
just
みは
Ken.
いかがですか？よかった。ですが、ひどい怪我でしたから、しばし安静に。
よくない。
For Allison.
全然ちっとも一つもよくない。ここにメイティオが来て、あなたが帰ってくるはずだって。なのに全然帰ってこないし、やっと手にしてきたと思ったら意味わかんないくらいボロボロだし。
Ri Murakawa.
本当に心配したんだから。
Aya Suzaki.
皆さんがご無事で何よ
Ayaka
りです
Shimuyamada.
私たちも引き続き安全運転で参ります。どうぞ最後まで
Deki
ご
Doi
ゆっくりお過ごし
Yuzui
ください。
Tsunoshima.
それからご質問いただいていた件ですが、そろそろ通信が届く圏内かと。
お、そいつは朗報だ。早速各国に連絡してやろう。凱旋の準備しておけよ。
Mhm.
君が気を失っている間にラグナロクはウルティマトゥーレを出てね。
Ultimate Toon.
もう立てるかい？よければ外を見てほしいんだ。
What's outside? The world. Alright. I'm working on it. I love that. I love that face. I love that face she had. That was great.
帰ってきたのさ、私たちの星へ。
Bright blue sky. No more apocalypse. Sigurd Kenji Hamada. Menelain Kenko Takanashi. Whoops. Lucia Sayaka Ohara. Maxima Ryota Takeuchi. Nanamo was Maria Ise. Hancock Kengo Takanashi. Arun Sena, Kohei Amasaki, Lisa Aya Endo, Serena Marie Miyaki, Sadu Rie Tanaki, Ria Tanaka, I said it wrong all times. Julius Ryoto, Suzuki, Quintus Hiroya, Egashira, whoa, cat. Vertra, John Fukushima, Ehwen, Yutaka Oyama. Nidhana Yutaichi Matsuya Chihiro Ueda Garuda Ria Tanaka Susano Takuya Nakashima. I know how to read, like, pronounce Japanese words. If there's one thing I do know about Japanese, it's pronunciation. Like, I have that figured out really well. Fortunal, Hiryuchi, Emeliance, Ria Tanaka. Wow, Ria Tanaka did a lot of people. Sid was Rikia Koyama. Kukol Donko, Kenichiro Matsuda. Barnier, Mitsuaki Hoshino, Montecane, Yutaka Oyama. I love his voice. Anvil, Rikuya Yasuda. Wilson, Hiroya Agashira, Loida, Chihiro Ueda. Ori Boulder, Yasutaka, Tomioka, Soroban, Yuichi Nakamura. I was gonna say. Get wrecked, Fortunal. I'm not even sad that you just got wrecked. Asahi, Junichi Yanagita. Creo? Tateru! Maria Issei. Creo! Yoshino Nanjo. There she is. My favorite Japanese voice actress, Yoshino Nanjo. Elizabeth, Akira Ishida, Hythlodeus, Soichiro Hoshi. Emmett Selk by Hiroki Takahashi. I love Hiroki Takahashi's Emmett Selk. It's great. Hermes and Amon, both by Yoshitsugu Matsuoka. Meteon and the End Singer, Atsumi Tanazaki. I mean, they're the same character. Venet and Heidelin, Kikuko Inoue. Inoue? I'm not sure actually. Zenos Kosuke Toriyumi. I know I'm butchering some of these. For sure. Wow. Dude, this expansion was so good. And it's just gonna get better, man. It's just gonna get better from here. Like, that's the insane part, honestly. Like, this was good. You know, this was fantastic. And it's just gonna get better. Like, what? Oh my goodness, man. Jun Fukushima, Sayaka Ohara, Kairos, Kengo Takanashi. Kofku was Junichi Yanagita. Lalaka was Chihiro Ueda. Sir and M017 Mitsuaki Hoshino. It's interesting, because they were definitely multiple voices, so I'm surprised there aren't like multiple Japanese voices listed for each of the ghost people. Creative Business Unit 3. Wow, are we gonna go through pictures from all the way from Realm Reborn up to Endwalker as the ending credits? Because that would be ridiculous. Gonna go ahead and boost the scrolling speed so that it goes by a little faster. I know my avatar is a little in the way. Here, I'll hide it for the ending credits and I'll bring it back. when the credits are over. Look at young Elfino, though. Holy crap, I forgot he looked like that. Oh my gosh. I completely forgot that he looked like that. He looks like he's like 12. I mean, he might have been 12 at that time. I don't know how much time has actually like passed in world. Thank you. What is that face? I don't remember seeing that face. I don't remember seeing that face. What the heck is that face? Wow. Garlemald. Let me get the mouse out of the screen here so you can see the whole pictures. God, dude, this was so good. Oh, hey, Mum Britta. And Uryanje. Midgard Summer, I think? Because, yeah, that's Keeper of the Lake, so... Oh my god, this is a freaking almost 3-hour long episode. Can I even release it like this? I mean, I can, but like... Do I need to go in? I guess you know. Like, do I need to like cut this up into like divide it in half? Like maybe where I was like, I'm gonna pause. And I can add like a little after thing going, yeah, so this ended up being 3 hours, so I'm gonna end it off here, you know. As like an after thing. I don't know. I might just upload this whole because it's the finale. I don't. I really should have cut it right where it was. I knew I should have. Because that was already an hour and a half. So now all I have to do is, assuming New Game Plus unlocks after this, please tell me it does. Because if it does, then I can go back and record the freaking beginning sections. If I have uploaded these videos and it just started in freaking, what was it? Because I think I did Thavnair without recording. So I think we started. Did we start in Tower of Zot? Did I start recording in Tower of Zot, or did I do Labyrinthos? If I started uploading these and it's not the beginning of Endwalker, it's because I don't know when New Game Plus unlocks. And I don't know if I want to get into, you know, wait until I've done 6.1, 6.2, 6.3. You know? I am going to do those, I should clarify, but I don't know if I want to wait until those are done before I freaking upload these. Ysayle. King Thordan. And his Knights 12, I believe. The Warriors of Darkness. I'm gonna say, I was kinda meh about the whole Warriors of Darkness thing. Initially, I was like, alright, this seems a little odd, but sure, whatever. But they freaking took that and ran with it and turned it into one of the best storylines this game has ever seen. The the Sin Eater versions of the Warriors of Darkness, and freaking Ardbert, and it was so good. Shadowbringers was so good, dude. And then freaking Endwalker was just so good. And I know that Endwalker has been a pretty divisive expansion, with a lot of people going, this was like the best expansion. But then also equally as many people going like, yeah, it didn't match up to Shadowbringers, which, to be fair, Shadowbringers was a really hard thing to follow up again, too. It really was. Freaking Shadowbringers was amazing. Alright, I know that theme. And there's Xenos. I don't think that's... Is that... Yes, no, because that's Xenos raiding, Walgar's Reach, I think. Tsukiyomi. Still, again, one of the better story arcs. Hello, little son. I still remember that. It gets me laughing so hard every time. Menego! It's just freaking your Stola coming up and being like, alright now, little son. And it's just like, what? She burned the crap out of him and I loved it. Oh, it was so good. Stormblood was another really good expansion, man. Honestly, if you can get to the halfway mark in Heaven's Word, like, Heaven's Word itself was okay. Realm Reborn obviously sucks. That's just the way it is. But, freaking... Hi, Asahi. I hate you so much. I hate you so much. Freaking Asahi, man. But Realm Reborn is a slog to get through. Post Realm Reborn is equally, if not more so, of a slog to get through. But as soon as you hit Heaven's Word, it picks up. And honestly, once you finish 3.0, I think from 3.1 on, everything has been fantastic. Hey, it's Gaius. He's just tossing the mask. The Shadow Hunter. Also, like, he slayed, like, legitimately killed, like, 3 Asians. So, I mean, that's insane. Line. I think that was her name, was Line. Something like that. Yeah, Feoul. Yeah, as long as it's the Japanese version. The English, like, no. No, the English version, no. 0. 0. Japanese version, 100. Fine. See, like, that's why I get it a little confused. I'm pretty sure, like, I know that her name is Rhine, but I'm going, isn't the other one Line? Maybe I have that confused. Oh yeah, the bit, like, dude, when this happened, my mind was destroyed. I was like, excuse me? What? Like, what? You're saying that Heidelin and Zodiark are primals? What? Excuse me? It's like, what now? Excuse me, you can't just do that. Emmett Selk. Still the best villain that they've had. Honestly, if it was down to the villains, Shadowbringers is the best expansion because Emmett Selk. Nothing wrong with Fendeniel / Amon / freaking Hermes / Meteon / what, we went through like 4 villains at the end there, right? Nothing against any of them. They just... I think it's because Fendeniel only stayed around till level 73. So he couldn't be the big bad. But we also didn't learn about Meteon, or even that she was a villain, until level 67. And so there was a tiny bit and a tiny bit for those two being villains. And there just was not enough time for either of them to stand out. Meanwhile, you had Emmett Selk come in and freaking, what, 6 point... not 6. Gosh. Freaking Stormblood, so 4.2, 4.3? You had Emmett Selk come in that early, so pre-Shadowbringers, and then he is there the entire time. You get to learn about him. You get to feel for him. You get to understand him. You know, so much of it is just focused on Emmett Selk. And right at the end there, you're thinking like, nah, this guy can't be the villain. Because, like, we bonded with this guy. Like, he's really cool. Yeah, he is insane. But he's, like, he's awesome. And we've, like, bonded with this guy. And, like, no, you know, we're gonna do Amarat. And then it's gonna be like, oh, okay, you know what, you showed... you know, whatever. And then they're gonna throw, you know, surprise villain. No! No! It's not what they did at all. And that made it even better. You know? Because even when you showed him everything, showed him that you could literally take down the doom of Almarat. And he still looked at you like you are nothing but a toy. You are non-sentient. You are a fragment of what you should be, you know, of your former self. You are nothing to me. And it was just like, holy crap, dude. It was so good. He was such a good villain. Story-wise, I would say Endwalker is on par with Shadowbringers. Because they're telling two different stories, you know? Shadowbringers was about Emmett Selk. Endwalker was about fate, about death, about life, about... is there reason to live? And that story, while great, it's not going to resonate with everybody. A story about a villain, a story about their rise to power, a story about this is your character, this is the character you follow, oh look, they're the villain. That's a fantastic story anybody can get behind. But stories like this, where it's, you know, existential, you know, is there a point to life? Well, yes, there's a point to life. Regardless of what lies in the future, regardless of what lies after life, if anything. The point of life is still that you lived it, you know? Regardless of anything beyond, what matters is you lived it. But that's not a story that's going to resonate with everybody. An amazing story, absolutely. I loved every single bit of this. But it's not something that everybody is going to resonate with. Because not everybody thinks about, you know, the end, the beyond, the is there a point, you know? For a lot of people, they already have that answer. So they don't need stories that are about that, you know? Because they already know the answer. For them, it's yes. For them, it's no, you know? That they already have their answer on it. And so a story that comes in and tries to question and tries to give an answer regardless of whether it's yes or no is not going to resonate with the people that already have the answer and really, like, that is their answer. Nothing's gonna change it, you know? So that's why I think Shadowbringers is collectively considered a better expansion. I think this was just as good as Shadowbringers. And that kind of, as I was saying, you know, that kind of story doesn't resonate with everybody. Well, guess who it does resonate with? Me! And that's a kind of story that I really, really love, honestly. I love those stories of those questions, you know? Banat. Warrior of Light. Kassandra Sevilla. Bye, Metian. Oh. Oh. Look at that. That is a fantastic piece of art right there. That is an amazing piece of art right there. Oh. That, oh my gosh. Final cutscene.
これはきっと石の家でしたためる最後の手紙になるでしょう。文字を綴りながら暁としての日々を思い返しています。
God, this episode is almost 3 hours long. That's what, like, I'm crying more about the fact about that than anything else.
そして 週末に立ち向かった時のことも。
Baby Alphino. Oh my god. Remember when you couldn't tell the difference between Alphino and Alice?
天の果てで戦いを繰り広げましたが、あの絶望の海は誰かの胸の内にあったのかもしれない。
Remember when Urianger had that
そんな
stupid
風に
outfit?
思ったのです。事実、私もこれまで幾度となく打ちひしがれ、悲しみに暮れ、くじけかけました。
No offense
けれど
to freaking Urianger, but that outfit is
振
so
り返れば
bad.
確かに笑っていた日があったのです。
Creole.
たっ
Baby
たそれだけの事実
Alice.
があの希望の花と同じく確かに咲き誇っています。だからこそ私は
Aw, Philomene.
出会った人と、またこれから出会う人と笑い合いたい。
I feel so bad for her.
新たな花を咲かすように、あるいは暗闇に希望の灯火を灯すように。そう願いながら、間もなく石の家を建ちます。
The Scions come to
先
an
日
end.
皆で話し合った通り、暁の決命は
Ending the Scions.
解散するのです。
Set of dawn.
アルフィノさん、こちらにいらしたんですね。皆さん、エントランスホールの方にもう集まってらっしゃいます。
おっと、すぐに行くよ。とはいえ、それは表向きの話。
Right. We're gonna disappear into the night. And we'll still be here to help people, but we won't be doing it as the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
遅くなってすまない。
こんな時に何してたのよ。
ちょっと手紙をね。
こうして顔を合わせる機会もしばらくなくなりそうだな。
Just, you know, probably a patch or so.
暁は週末の収束をもって解散。以後はグランドカンパニーエオルゼアをはじめ、
The Grand
国際
Company
組
of
織が
Eorzea.
中心となって諸問題の解決に当たる。
Not at all mentioned in this
対
line.
外的にはそういう風になっているのだもの。これまで通りに集まっていたら台無しだわ。
Unless, like, these two lines are backwards or
さ
something.
れどその実態は原点への回帰。
I would love to get, like, the original, like, a transcript of everything in Japanese and just go through it.
ミンフィリアが立ち上げた当初の秘密結社という形に戻って私たちの活動は続くのです。
I did do that a little bit
そうだね。
at one point.
当面はそれぞれで世界を見回りながら取り組むべき問題を探していくことになるが、
I was able to find the ARR like transcript. I went through. I was most curious about the Gaius and Ultima and stuff like that. So I went
いずれ
through
ま
that.
た大きな困難に挑むこともあるだろう。今よりもっと成長した私たち皆でね。
待ち遠しいような、そういう事態は起きない方がいいような。複雑ね。
Yeah, just a patch or two.
集まるだなんだと大ごとにせずとも力が必要になったら呼べ。
Of course, Estinian.
どの道槍を錆びさせるつもりはないからな。
You and Needhog. Both.
言ったな。なら暁のリンクパールは捨てずにしっかり持ったらよ。
タタルはここに残るんだっけ？はいです。秘密結社といえど拠点は必要ですし、そうなると誰かが建物の手入れをしないと。ということで、石の家は表向き、新進気鋭の職人タタルの工房となります。より一層がっぽり稼いで丸儲けです。
Nice. Go to Teru. Everybody's like,
何かにされてそうね。
I thought everybody was just like, silent at that.
楽しみにしてるよ。みんなと次に会える日をさ。
God, this episode is 3 hours long. The time we get this cutscene done, it'll be 3 hours long.
ではでは、皆さん出発のお支度を。しばしのお別れになる方もいらっしゃるでしょうから、今のうちにしっかり挨拶をしておくです。
Defeat Xenos. Complete. Speak with your comrades. I'm not ending this till it's over. Kassandra, thou hast spoken with our comrades. Though this parting be not forevermore, 'tis nonetheless occasion for sorrow, akin to a pixie's path. The navigation of such farewells is a perilous endeavor indeed. For their part, however, the Loprits embark upon a new beginning. Though bereft of its purpose as a vessel, the moon yet remaineth hospitable for the creatures of Aetheris. Thus do our lunar visitors convene with the Forum, intent upon assigning some new and beneficial role to our solitary satellite. Yet ere that may come to pass, there's much and more each party must learn of the other, a process which doth promise to be eventful indeed. To that end, a cadre of Loprits has gleefully dispersed across our lands in the name of mutual understanding. Heidelin, 'tis said, did imbue them with her love for all things born of this star. And 'tis Venet's own nature, I believe, which doth manifest in this irrepressible, inexhaustible curiosity of theirs. The original Asm, having witnessed that which they strove to achieve, I wish most keenly for their long labors to be rewarded, that their abiding affection for man results in a boon for all. Moreover, I hope to continue our acquaintance and share in such knowledge as they see fit to impart. Acquaintance? Call it friendship. You are the first to truly understand them. Call it friendship. I did not wish to presume. I would be honored should they consider me a friend. For it is certainly true that I have grown fond of their company. But I shall digress no further. This day should belong to the scions of the seventh dawn, to mine incomparable companions. Oft times hath mine reticence caused thee grief, and mine actions spurred allies to suspect betrayal. And yet here amongst you I still stand. No amount of words could express my gratitude for thine acceptance and forgiveness. Thus indeed I do prefer my humble support. Be it unto the deepest abyss or the highest heavens, even if I must needs founder, cross stormy seas, ever shall I answer thy summons. One final goodbye with each character, I'm guessing. Which is fine, but also I've been going for 3 hours now. Kassandra, seen to your preparations, have you? I'm just making another sweep of my belongings. Wouldn't do to find I've forgotten something halfway to my destination. Oh, in case you hadn't heard, we've received new reports detailing the devastation caused by the final days. It appears the situation is gravest in the land surrounding the Bounty, where the sky first began to burn. After that, the calamity was observed in the far north in Garlemald and the frozen lands beyond. We also had reports of the heavens catching fire in isolated locations, one of which was an area in the northern Empty. Had our quest taken any longer, Charlene too may have come under threat. Thank goodness it's over now. To be sure, blasphemies and lesser beasts may still be roaming about, but these localized crises should be well within the capabilities of each nation to handle on their own. Scions are no longer needed. Which isn't to say that we won't help out where we can, of course. As individuals, no more of this order business. For my part, I'll be heading to Garlemald with Elfino. They were among the worst affected and still need all the help they can get. Sounds good. It won't be easy. An inevitable part of aiding those in need is coming face to face with tragedy. Knowing it doesn't make it any easier, though, that I'll curse my weakness, my inability to fix every problem and save every lost soul. But no matter how much it hurts, I won't give up. I'll do what I can for as many people as I can, begrudging no effort. And should I find myself discouraged, I'll remember you. Think back fondly to one of your many moments of triumph and the accompanying determined expression. I have to split this episode up because there's no way. Even those that still annoy me in retrospect, like when you activate the teleporter without warning. And you should hear about me. I want you to remember too. And should you hear about me, well, remember that I'm out there somewhere, trying my very best. I look forward to hearing all about the legendary Alice Levieux. Like you can keep up with me. Not that I'm trying to become famous or anything. That being said, the next time we meet, I'll be vastly improved. So don't be surprised when you find yourself marveling at me. Yeah, you'll probably be level 90 or 91. Yes, because level 90 is the... I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, Kassandra, pray forgive me for delaying the gathering. I was writing a letter, you see, to my parents. As busy as Father has been tending the aftermath of the Exodus, he has been good enough to show concern for the Scions. And besides, I've made them worry enough for a lifetime. Henceforth, I will endeavor to write as often as I am able. A little effort to set their minds at ease while we continue to be away from Charlayan. Both Alice and I are off to assist with Garlemald's recovery, you see. Though uncertainty remains over what will become of the nation, we cannot well leave the capital in its present state. We will rejoin those members of the Ilsabar contingent still stationed there. Lucia and Maxima helm the relief effort, with support from our allies, the people of Garlemald among them. They will gradually be joined by those who have finished treating the temperate across the lands. Lest you misunderstand, we do not seek redemption for failing Licinia and her sister. That is a burden we must always bear. Nay, we go because of the truth in Lord Quintus's words. The truth that, whatever ideals individuals may espouse, nations are not moved to action unless they stand to benefit. For the foreseeable future, the fallen empire will be at the mercy of both internal and external forces. And though I do not doubt the intentions of the contingent, with greater powers involved in the relief effort, our allies may well find themselves drawn into a political agenda. In going, we seek to ensure that the needs of the many come first, to understand their hearts, and we might better help them to begin anew. You'd best write me too. Write you letters? Of course, I would be glad to do so. But I would be gladder still were you to come and visit. I believe I speak for Alice as well. For fairly as long as I've been in Eorzea, you've been at my side, watching over me in good times and in bad. How many times have we gathered to share tidings? None could possibly keep count. The world is changing and will continue to do so. Yet no matter what the future brings, I hope that I can ever look to you, in good times and in bad, as a dependable comrade and dear friend both. Thank you, Kassandra, from the bottom of my heart. Oh, Kassandra, how are you feeling? Any lingering aches or pains? I can't apologize enough for sending Xenos to find you in Ultima Thule. When he came to me in Charlayan, I was truly torn. As ever, there was only one thing on his mind. Forced to make a decision, I reasoned that if he would not be deterred from seeking you out, he might at least aid us in our cause, and so I struck a bargain. In the end, he was true to his word, and you defeated him despite your earlier exertions. But knowing the state you were found in, it could have ended very differently. My decision almost cost you your life, and no words could express the remorse I feel. It worked out. You did the right thing. I won't lie, I thought that was it for me. Nah, you did the right thing. It worked out. You did the right thing. It is a relief to hear you say that. Thank you. Time and time again, I've been made to feel woefully inadequate. I wasn't much use in battle, nor could I face the Forum without my nerves getting the better of me. It always fell to you and the others. I must and will do better. And I shall begin with the restoration of the students of Beldezian. Through our work, Charlayan will strengthen its ties with other nations, and we may be better prepared to face whatever threats arise in future. Of course, this isn't something I can accomplish alone, but thankfully I have the staunchest of help in Raha and Ojika and our other remaining members. Together, we'll continue Grandfather's work. As before, certain commissions will take us to dangerous locales, and we may need to call upon seasoned adventurers. In such times, might you be willing to assist us? Not because you feel obligated, mind you, but because you feel a lure for the task itself. Of course. I'll definitely come help. Marvelous. Should something of interest arise, I shan't hesitate to reach out to you. Until that day, I shall endeavor to become a more dependable comrade. Comrade! You must become better comrade. In Soviet Russia, you become comrade. I don't know, that didn't work the way... Like, I was trying to make a joke there, and I realized that didn't work. That's the opposite of how that joke works. Our champion and savior. I was beginning to think my chance for an audience would never come. That sounded more amusing in my head. Speaking of heads, I was worried about yours, and the rest of you, for that matter. On the mend, I trust. Glad to hear it. You're in a bad way, and healing magics or no, I'm impressed by how swiftly you've recovered. Then again, 'tis hardly the first time you've cheated death. Your strength of will has never failed to astonish me. Look at what you've accomplished. Meteon defeated, her song of oblivion cut short, the source and all her reflections delivered from the final days. If you had faltered at the last, then all hope would have been lost, but you held fast. Now Rhine has a tomorrow to look forward to, and I could ask for no greater gift than that. Speaking of Rhine, can I go talk to her? Because she was freaking out about the whole, final days thing. Have we, told her that this worked out? As for a lesser gift, however, next time you see her, I'd appreciate you not describing my travel plans with Urianger as aimless wandering. We have a purpose in our roaming, after all, keeping an eye on things in the absence of the Scions on the world stage. There'll never be an end to the little problems that go unattended by nations. We'll do our best to help out where and when we can. Which I suppose is an approach not far removed from aimless wandering when you get down to it. Perhaps you could tell I am faring well and leave it at that, eh? No need to mention this feeling of being uprooted. Never been one to stand still for long, but when I think of home, 'tis the rising stones which comes to mind. How many times have we set out from this base, thence to return when our work was done? And the day the Scions came together, I only hoped for Minfilia to find a place where she belonged, but never did I expect to find one here for myself. Indulge me, Kassandra. I have a question for you, and imagine Minfilia herself is asking. Are you glad you joined the Scions? Absolutely. Best decision I've ever made. There's never been a dull moment, that's for sure. It has one way of putting it. In many ways, the experience has left us far stronger than when we began. But all good things must come to an end, at least for a time. Should you need a helping hand for infiltration or reconnaissance, you know who to ask. I'll come running, and you'll likely get a certain funny-talking fortune-teller into the bargain. Oh my god, this episode is 3.5 hours long. I didn't realize there was all of this extra stuff afterwards. I really should have ended at the trial. We're just not even saying anything. No words need to be spoken between us. If you have something to say, then out with it. I'm just worried how you'll earn your keep now. Just wondering how I'll earn my keep now. What? I thought your adventurers had any number of ways to earn coin. And though the Scion's mode of operation has changed, we should be compensated as before. In any case, I do not want for options, even if some are worse than others. No sooner did Imric hear about our disbandment than he offered me a position as a guardsman in the Imperium district, As a former Azure Dragoon, I'm guaranteed to be popular, he said. Who does he take me for? Even without his meddling, I'm perfectly capable of finding employment, and have. Some days ago, a Hannish envoy arrived with word from Vitra. The worm requests my presence as soon as things have settled here. He didn't deign to mention why I'm needed, but it pertains to dragons, like as not. Ah, so you're forte. In Thavnair, like elsewhere, the phenomenon caused by the final days abated when you defeated Meteon. Though it was too late for those who had already transformed, life is beginning to return to normal for the survivors. Of those who sought refuge in Sharlayan, most have already returned home. But many do not have a home to return to, nor loved ones. By an arrangement between Vertra and the Forum, such souls may remain in Sharlayan if they wish, to work and study. Vertra was always a satrap in truth. It's gratifying to see him become one in name as well. One who has the complete confidence of his people, if the envoy's tone was any indication. Humph. I often find myself speaking favorably of dragons of late. Not so long ago I would have assumed his benevolence hid ulterior motives, but 'tis clear he cares for his people, and they in turn revere him. To know such a nation may flourish is comforting. Vertra's kin sought release from conflict. So weary were they of the suffering it wrought, they surrendered to oblivion. But Midgard Somur didn't give up. In hope he made the journey to distant Aetheris with his clutch of eggs. And though his progeny went on to be embroiled in conflict with men, there were times when they transcended hatred to abide in harmony. That is their legacy and their triumph. In my lance I feel the weight of their struggle and the strength of their resolve, and it lends me strength. These things I might never have learned had I not joined you. Should you ever have need of me, I will come. At the very least, it might be an opportunity to earn coin. Aww. Everybody cares. Everybody cares. Have a notification on Discord and it's annoying the crap out of me because it's nothing important. Oh, I was saying our farewells too. I hadn't, at present, planned on a journey of any great length. Not that I'm adverse to a moment or two of quiet reminiscence. In fact, there was something I'd been meaning to ask you. Something that has been in my thoughts since the last flames of the final days subsided. Okay? During our travels, we have witnessed more than a lifetime's worth of oddities and spectacles, more than can be easily recalled or remembered. And nestled among those memories are certain essential facts, the history of Aetheris and the ancients, glimpses of the Ea, of their culture and philosophy. Rather than simply hoard such treasures in my mind, wonder if I should not be disseminating them in formal records for wider consumption. When needed, I have penned reports and prepared briefings, but ever have I balked at the idea of binding the subject of my studies in a book or tablet. Truth is given shape and interpretation. When we seek to capture it with our words, it is invariably molded to fit a narrative, no matter how well-intentioned the rendering. An event is described as sad, a summation which fails to express the emotional complexity. Yet the word on the page is what endures, a pale shadow of reality. Throughout history, some have deliberately embellished the truth, but I believe many, if not most, deviations are the result of similar linguistic shortcomings, piling one upon the other, till the end result is unrecognizable from its origin. Which is why I fear that writing an account in my own words would be akin to diluting fine wine with water. Yet, even with the potential for corrupted meaning, I do of course realize the importance of keeping written records. Without them, my search for wisdom would be a painful affair indeed. But what say you on this matter? Should I take up the quill? Reflect upon those experiences only we have shared, and seek to preserve them for posterity? Aye, let them be read and remembered. It's enough to hold them in their memories. Let them be read and remembered. And hopefully not, too continuously corrupted. Very well then, I shall endeavor to pen what I can of the Ia, and the ancients, and of so many other wonders. But I am no scribe. It will be less of polished work and more reordering of scattered notes. In any case, I feel much better for having sought your opinion. Left to our own devices, we tend to overthink such things. I will otherwise return to following where my curiosity leads. After all, the safe method of travel to the first yet eludes me, and our venture into the great expanse has prompted an entirely new set of questions. Should you stumble into the unknown, or struggle with some impenetrable mystery, know that I am at your beck and call. It never hurts to see things from a different perspective. Mine is rather different than most. True enough. And finally, Kra! Oh, Kassandra, might you have a moment to talk? This episode is 3.5 hours long. If I had cut it at the freaking hour-and-a-half mark, we would still have a 2-hour episode. With the Scion stepping away from the public eye, I've been left to consider what new endeavors I might pursue. But after speaking with Creel, I've decided I'll be assisting her in rebuilding the students of Beldegian. Not only am I indebted to Master Galef for giving me a home, but had our order never existed, I would have never set foot within the Crystal Tower. How different my life might have been. I would have never met you, never become caretaker of the tower, never become a Scion. You gave me the chance to do so much good, and I hope to continue to do so with the students. For an added benefit, new mysteries often find their way to our doorsteps. Mysteries that could prove ideal for fulfilling our promise, to embark on a new adventure together, unlike any we've experienced before. Whenever you have the time and inclination, my friend, I stand ready to accompany you on to the unknown. Do you recall in the realm of the Omicrons when I asked if you thought I might someday be mentioned in your epic? While 'tis true that to earn a place at your side would be the stuff of dreams, in the end, nothing would give me greater joy than to stand with you in the here and now. It needn't be some grand endeavor, there needn't be a promise. Whenever adventure calls, I won't hesitate to invite you, and I hope that you will do the same for me. Without a second thought, you will always be my trust tank, or healer. Probably tank, because you're best tank. Ha, I'll hold you to that. As much as we have already seen, there's still so much we haven't. Who knows? Perhaps we will even encounter survivors of the Omicron somewhere out there. After all, given how they took to the stars, it isn't implausible that some found themselves far from home. And should we encounter a wayward traveler awaiting commands that will never come, I would bid them seek adventure with someone, and with that partner find new purpose, a new dream, For if crystals can hold fast to dreams, why not Omicrons? Yeah, I like that. Wherever your plans may lead, do not hesitate to send word. And should a commission of interest come my way, you will be the first to know. And finally, the last thing in the quest. After 3.5 hours. Spoken your fill, have you? If so, I'm thinking to send everyone off. Leave the rising stones? With your permission, then. Your attention, please. At risk of spoiling the mood, the time of departure is upon us. In my capacity as your receptionist, I bid you all safe journeys. Till next we meet. Be well. And there it is. Wind up Herois. Herois? Come on, you know who the hero is? What? Wow. Okay. 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 Okay, game. Okay, game. I see what you're doing there. Wind up hero is. You know who the hero is. Puns. Oh, I totally forgot to turn my avatar back on. Whoopsies. That's fine. It's not a big deal. Whoopsie. And so, at long last, the Scions leave the Rising Stones.
さてと、私とアルフィノはひとまずイシュガルドに行くわ。
And at long last, after a
残
year,
ってる派遣団からの最新の報告書がアイメリク総長のところにも届いてるんですって。
after a year of playing this game, I am finally in current content.
ついでに防寒具も調達したいところだね。ユルスたちへのお土産も何か探してみよう。
みんなはこの後どうするの？
私は定時ドラバニアに行くわ。探している本がグブラ幻想図書館にありそうなの。
Breakable Library.
ついでに一人暮らしの頑固な老人の様子も見てくるつもりよ。
Hi, Cat.
俺たちは当てがある旅じゃないが、ひとまずオールドシャーレアンだな。
Alien.
ええ、一度レポリットたちの様子を見ておきたいのです。まだかの地に滞在している者がいるようですので。
だったら途中までご一緒させてもらえる？私たちはバルデシオン文館に戻る予定なの。
最近来た依頼がいくつか溜まってるらしいからな。まずはそれの確認から始めるつもりだ。
エステニアンはラザハンかい？
ああ、
Razahan.
もっともブリトラから肝心の要件は聞いてないからな。そこにとどまるとも限らないが。
I have the feeling that that's gonna be
そうか。
story later.
となると、皆行く方向はバラバラだし、ここでお別れということになりそうだね。
その前に一番肝心なことをまだ聞いていないのでは
As he entered the vulture. Yeah.
お前は
Oh yeah.
あんたは
君は今日何をするんだい？
Meteon. Bye, Meteon. Feed. Yet stand tall, my friend. Our journey will never end. And with that, we should officially be done. Nope, there's another cutscene. I was gonna say, we're finally done, but nope, back in Elpis.
いつ訪れようとここは変わらないな。満ちた命は輝き、たゆたう時を生き続ける。だが感じる何かがうごめいているような。地の底より深く、星なき夜より暗いところ。あまたの間をつなぐ晩まで。何が起きているのか早急に突き止めたいところだが、本格的に動くのは彼女が到来を予言した星との出会いを果たしてからかな。
And thus, the normal raids.
魔の巣窟たる晩まで。パンデモニウム。
Dread Beast. パンデモ
共
ニウム。
に挑まんとする星とはいかなる存在か。まだ見ぬ君に巡り会えるその時が楽しみだ。
And just like that, we get some idea of what the normal raid is going to be. Is that it? Is there anything else? You have completed the main scenario. Quests unlocked and content have now become available in Old Charlotte. Additionally, you may use that rest well to motivate Theros. Many more adventures await you. New chapter of New Game Plus. I can do it. I can record the freaking beginning sections. After all. Alright. I'm assuming that's it. It's loading. But it has the chat up. Yes. We are officially out of cutscene. Oh boy. Alright, well, I hope all of you have enjoyed my run through of Endwalker. I am going to be doing 6.1, 6.2, 6.3 recorded, so don't worry about that. It might be a while. Well, probably not from your perspective. I just realized, like, because this is, like, there's many episodes here. There's, like, 50 episodes here. There's enough content for, like, 3 months at least. So, well, I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, feel free to subscribe. There is a playlist where you can get caught up on the whole of Endwalker. Endwalker, post-Endwalker 6.1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will have its own playlist. Once those upload, I'll probably put something in the description, if I remember, for the 6.1 and on content. But that'll be all its own playlist, so now I get to go back and record the beginning, and then I can start uploading these. Yay! Oy, oy, oy. That said, check out the video description down below, because there are links to Patreon and Discord. You can check out both of those. I'm also supposed to have an Argus horn, it says, but I don't know where that went in my inventory. There it is. Argos! This might be my new favorite mount. Just saying. Freaking Argos. Might be my new favorite mount. Yes. I love it. Alright. I don't know what I'm going to do with this episode. You already know I have no idea as of the time of recording this. But it will probably be split up into two. If this is a 3.5 hour long video, then you know I didn't cut it at all. If this is not a 3.5 hour long video, then you know I did cut it. So there you go. And with that, at long last, I'll see you all next time. See you later, everyone.